Peace, everybody. It's a hot day in paradise. Yep. Yeah, just on chill. Yeah. How much?
100 baht.
100?
100 baht.
100?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, just really just coming on the stage to stay focused and to yeah, just stay focused. I'm really feeling like tired. I don't know. Super tired. But I'm alright. Always need a little extra, need a little bit of extra rest. Nah, I ain't doing no bad one. Sit here, drink this coffee. And hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. Yup, but I'm in Phuket, Thailand. Philly to Phuket, Thailand. This is enjoying some hot coffee and in this heat. Yup. You see it. My glasses fog up. My glasses fog up so fast. Hey, hit the like button for me, everybody. As you can see, yeah. But I gotta drink some coffee. It's my one treat. It's my one treat for the day. Welcome in. If you come in and if you friend the host is gonna friend you back. Also, at the end of the live, I'll friend you back. But everybody's doing friend for friend, and I'm just showing my experience in Phuket, Thailand. Having a pretty good day. When I finish this coffee, I'm going back in though. Got to make some phone calls. Yeah, I'm burning up. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't getting that. I did some couple nice, real nice long walks. I feel it in my legs today, in my hips. I even feel it in my hips. 'Cause I ain't been in the gym. I ain't been in the gym in a year. Like really, like consistently training. Well, I'm working. It's just it drastically changes. This is my first break. I haven't had a break in about 17 years. I've been going straight. And even when I traveled, I traveled on the job, for events and things of that nature. But you hit the like button for me, y'all. Tap that like button for me. I appreciate it. Like, share, comment. Make sure y'all friend each other up. Everybody know the routine. We trying to build, build our platforms. You know, it ain't just about the lives. You got to interact with the content too. And I do really want to speak about a couple things that I'm really pissed off about. Like, everybody making these videos about asking their friends and their followers to engage and share and repost their content, but everybody not doing it. You know what I mean? They're not reciprocating the energy. Because I'm telling you, like, I got people that I focused in. I went on. I liked. I commented. I reposted their content, and the only thing they did is like my comment. They didn't even repost at least one of my posts. So, like people be really like gotta stop frauding and keep it real. Like that's just one thing that I dislike that people is really not keeping it funky and keeping it real and reciprocating the energy. You know what I mean? If you like, comment, and repost my stuff, I'm going to return the energy. Ain't no question. If you friend me, I'm going to friend you back. If you support my page, I'm going to support your page. I'm going to support your stuff every day. I'm not going to slide past. I see one of your posts or whatever. Man, shoot, I'm going to repost it. I'm going to comment. That's how we're going to become successful. You know what I mean? And don't be thinking just because you got a few friends, a few followers, you start getting big. I've been in the content creation program. They actually put me out the content creation program because I had reposted my own content and they like, suspended me for that. But I'm ready to be back. I'm ready to get back in. But 10,000 uh, friends, affiliate. I've been through all that. I've seen all the real stuff, all the fake stuff, all of it. This may be my third or fourth. This is probably my fourth time. I'm really getting back into doing live streaming. So I know a lot of tricks to the trade, but it ain't not keeping it real. It's not a trick. That's just it's just corny. You know what I mean? You know, to not act according to what you're saying when you make a video. Like if I put a video out and I say like, comment, share, and I'm going to reciprocate, that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if it's 100 people. I'm going to find a way to reciprocate, that energy. Uh, you know, I'm kind of hot. I'm too hot to really to vent as much as I want to vent about the issue. But I don't appreciate that. I really don't appreciate because it's particular individuals that I don't like that they what they did. You know what I'm saying? Because I reposted and commented and all that. And the only thing they did was like they liked. The only thing they did was like my comment on their post. Like what's the deal with that? Like you know what I mean? Come on. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why everybody got to make videos like that. Because a lot of us. Because I got 10. What I got 10.6K. But I had 10.4 for a long time. I might have had 10.4 for the last almost. Excuse me, almost for the last year. But it's still being stuck at 300 views. You know what I mean? How why I got 10,000 friends and followers, but I'm getting stuck. Even though the system is rigged a little bit, but maybe I shouldn't be saying that for business sake. But because if you ask me, when I got monetized, my views went down, and I said, why? How can my views go down? Why did my views go down once I got monetized? But you can read in between the lines. Of course, the views go down because you get paid from the views. So, of course, whatever. Come on, man. But it is what it is. I'm prepared to get lucky. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get lucky as I always do. But working consistently, daily basis. You know what I mean? No breaks is is what you do to become successful. You know what I mean? And you can't get lucky if you're not prepared. You know, you can't get lucky if you're not prepared. So it's all part of the process. Even people playing themselves and not supporting when you support them. You know what I mean? It's a part of the process. You know what I mean? Real people, real folks, they're gonna recognize your drive, they're gonna recognize your realness, and they're gonna support you. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. I'm real. Like, and I've been on this app for a long time. I see a lot of people come and go. And I ain't went nowhere. Even if I was lurking in the shadows, I was around. You know what I mean? Because one thing that I had to learn from experience, when you do live streams, it takes a lot of energy out of you. It takes a lot of energy. You know what I mean? And then depending on what your audience, your friend group that comes to your live stream, if they some energy suckers and energy vampires, then they really going to drain you and they're going to wear you out. So breaks. That's why, like I said, this is like maybe my third, fourth time, getting back into the live stream. But each time I fell back and I had to take breaks um, because of the energy. I was depleted, a lot. So, but you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? As you go, you start seeing you got to balance yourself, and you got to prepare yourself. You got to prepare yourself. You get on these lives. I used to do 2 hours like it wasn't nothing last year this time. But then, and like the most I ever did, I think I did 6 hours. I did 6 hours like many times, but I did two with no problem. But it's hard. It's hard work talking, not necessarily about nothing, but just continuously talking for 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour. If you're not really used to doing it, and you have to talk for 1 hour consistently, you'll see that it's a little bit more difficult than you think. And then you'll understand, like like if you go to church or if you go to the masjid and the imam is up there speaking, you'll understand how hard it is to speak in front of people over time. It's a little more difficult. It's work actually. And a lot of people don't get it or don't understand it. It's just like driving. A lot of people think driving jobs are easy. Driving jobs are not. I done drove a truck. I done drove a tow truck, courier driver, food delivery driver. I've done all kinds of jobs driving, right? Driving for hours and hours and hours on wind is very, very hard. And it's hard on your body. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking. But like I said, it's hard to talk all the time. I'm ready to dial out because I'm ready to walk in before I faint out here in this heat drinking hot coffee. But I had to give me some coffee. Hey, I see y'all up here. I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging with me for a couple minutes. But yeah, pray for me. I gotta make it home. I gotta walk up this hill back to my spot. I'll be alright. Love, peace, and hair grease from Phuket, Thailand. Five Little Pack out. Peace.